Hey YouTube, welcome back to Sinea's Take 1, and in this video we are going to be talking about Cruel Summer episode 9. I just got finished watching it and I have some thoughts. I had some things to say about it because this was interesting. We see the whole relationship with Kate and Mr. Wallace and how she was not what she appeared to be in previous episodes. She made it seem like she was this kidnapped victim who was locked in the basement and could never ever get out of it. When it wasn't like that. They had an actual inappropriate relationship. They had a relationship. Consensual relationship. He was grooming her. And I don't think she realized it. But that's what was happening. He didn't start off as a predator. That's the thing. It was never in his intention to keep her at the house. It was never in his intention to lock her in the basement. That happened because he got the phone call from the detective saying that Kate was reported as a missing person. And then that's when everything started with her actually staying there. I like Kate, but she is something because she made it seem like she was a victim of kidnapping and that she was just snatched off the street and locked in the basement. And it was never that way. It didn't start off that way. I'll say that. It didn't start off that way. It progressed to that when she tried to leave and he lured her in the basement saying your suitcase is down there. And that's how she got locked in there. But it didn't start off that way. Now, another thing I'm trying to figure out is did Jeanette not see her? Jeanette, for whatever reason, came in the house, and why was she there, number one? And number two, did she or did she not see Kate? Okay, I'm trying to figure that out now because she was startled leaving the house. She went and touched the snow globe for some reason. I forgot if she took it or not. But, her necklace fell off of her when she was trying to leave. She looked up the stairs and saw Kate. She may or may not have saw Kate. Kate obviously saw her. So I'm trying to figure out, is Jeanette lying? She's been saying this whole time, I never saw Kate. I never saw Kate. I never saw Kate. But she was in the house for whatever reason. I'm trying to figure that out now. But she was in the house. But did she see Kate there? Because she was startled leaving. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe she did see Kate, or maybe she just saw a female friend that could have been in Mr. Wallace's house at the time and didn't want to get caught, and so she left. Did she or did she not see Kate? That's the biggest. That's been the biggest thing this whole season. Kate is saying that Jeanette saw me and didn't tell anybody, and Jeanette is saying I never saw her. Who's lying and who's telling the truth? It's obvious. It is obvious that Kate is not being totally truthful, and it could possibly be brought to light that Jeanette is not being totally truthful either. So who's lying here? So we saw how Kate was lured into the basement in the first place. She was trying to get a suitcase, pack it to leave because she was just done with being in there. She was tired of being in the house, couldn't never leave. She was tired of not seeing people. She was getting homesick, and understandably because she's been there for months at a time and never left the house. So I'm interested to see this next episode and how this whole court thing is going to play out, and if it will be brought to light that Jeanette did or did not see Kate, because I'm still trying to figure that out. And who the heck is Annabelle? She's talked about, and Kate been talking about Annabelle in therapy, and I'm trying to figure out, well, who is Annabelle? And that's something else that I guess we're going to find out in the next episode. I'm excited, and I really hope that this show does have a season 2. And if it does, I will be on top of that. And I just can't wait till next Tuesday to see what's going to play out, what's going to be revealed, who's lying, who's telling the truth, and what exactly is going to happen. Because at this point, Mr. Wallace is dead. He's dead already. So it's not like he will physically be in the courtroom to say anything. He can't go to jail. He's dead already. So as always, thank you for watching Sanaya's Take 1. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week. See you later. Hey YouTube, welcome to Sanaya's Take 1, and in this video we're going to be talking about Cruel Summer episode 9. I just got finished watching it and I have some thoughts. I had some opinions, I had some things to say about it. So here we go. We now see that Kate is lying. Okay. She was not always held against her will. She made it seem like Mr. Wallace got her in the house, put her in the basement, and never let her out. That's what she made it seem like, or maybe I'm missing something. But to me, that's what she made it seem like. And it wasn't that way at all. Gotta get this stuff. It wasn't that way at all. Okay, she put out this narrative that she was this victim of kidnapping when she wasn't. Okay, she went there willingly and she did not leave when she had the opportunity. It was not in his intention to keep her there until he got a phone call saying that she's now a missing person. So he didn't start off as this predator. He didn't start off as this kidnapper. It happened once he got the phone call. Then that's when he had to go into fight or flight mode and say, okay, you're staying here and you cannot leave. All right. So she wasn't always this damsel in distress. She wasn't always this kidnapping victim. She went to the house and didn't leave in time for her to she didn't leave in time for her to not be a missing person. Now, my question is, did Jeanette see her? Well, I actually got two questions. Why was Jeanette in the house, and did she and Kate see each other? Why was she in the house in the first place, and why did she and Jeanette see each other? Because Jeanette was on the top of the step. No, Jeanette was on the bottom of the steps. Kate was on the top of the steps. And Jeanette was startled by whatever it was that she saw. So I'm thinking, well, is Jeanette lying? Did she see Kate and she's not saying nothing? Or did she think that it could have just been a female friend of the assistant principal and didn't want to get caught and she left? That's what I'm trying to figure out now. Because if she did see Kate, then she's lying. Because now she's saying, I never saw Kate. But if she actually did see Kate, then that makes her a liar. Now, Kate, on the other hand, is angry now in the 1995. She's angry. It's either 95 or 96. Whenever the present tense, she's angry that Jeanette didn't get help. But my thing is, it seemed like Kate was still comfortable and happy and willingly there. But she's angry that Jeanette didn't help her out of what she was comfortable in. So I'm confused about that. So really, what is going on with Kate? Something's happening with her. She's going through something. I don't understand. I really don't understand it, because I'm trying to figure out, if Jeanette did see her and didn't get help, and Kate is angry. Well, why is she angry that she didn't get help if Kate was still comfortable being there at that particular time? Is okay, well, maybe she wasn't comfortable being there. She did call her boyfriend. She did call him. He didn't answer the phone. But when she heard the door open, she ran upstairs. She ran upstairs and hid, quote unquote hid, because did she really have, okay, let me start over.